One bag vanished every 6 seconds last year. Yours could be next. Stick around for the label airlines prey you never discover. What's the worst luggage fee you've ever swallowed? You glide up to the bag drop belt, but the agent's smile fades the moment your stylish spinner meets the metal size checker. Its chunky wheels nudge past the template by barely a centimeter. That tiny overhang triggers an instant manual tag, 10 extra minutes. 41% of those manual tags get routed to secondary handling. Goodbye, layover lounge. Wheel jobs cost more than dents. Inside the maze past security, oversized wheels jam the airport's automated clamshell cages. 5 of 6 hubs in an IATA study reported backups topping 30 bags per hour. Avoidable mess. Solution: most spinners unclip with a hidden spring pin. Pop the wheels off, tuck them inside, and the cage rolls on. Seasoned flyers pack a flat multi-tool in the lid pocket to loosen axles on command. 2 grams, lifelong payoff. Delta Diamonds swear by it after Seoul's Incheon forced 20 passengers to gate-check fresh grimoires last winter, each arriving a day late. 10 minutes later, boarding had closed. 37% of misrouted bags stem from one culprit: inkjet tags that blur when a drizzle kisses the apron. No barcode, no scan. The belt halts your suitcase, heads to the investigation shelf, where staff clear only twice a shift. A-tower, limbo. Paper melts, schedule collapses. Cover matters more than code. Slide the freshly printed tag into a clear luggage label sleeve or wrap packing tape around both barcodes before you join the queue. 30 seconds, 8 countries, 0 reprints. At Skipple, taped tags cut scan errors from 12 to under 3% in a storm stress test. Bagroom chief called it the simplest miracle. If the kiosk is out of tape, ask the counter for a priority sticker. Its plastic topcoat shields the ink just as well and upgrades loading order. Last September, Toronto flyer Aisha Q landed in Lisbon 6 hours after her bag. Thanks to that bright yellow strip, the agent tossed on with a wink. Ever booked a 4-8-minute layover because the agent swore it was legal? That stopwatch favors the airline schedule, not your suitcase. Airport belts average 40 minutes to shuttle an international bag through 4 scanners and 2 locked doors nobody warns you about. Gamble once, brace for dominoes. 3 of 5 crossloads miss the cut. 40 more bake on hot tarmac. Belts pause, dashboards flash red. When your bag misses the loader, you queue at claims, fill 2 forms, and kiss duty-free gifts goodbye, while officers shrugged. Article 19 lets European passengers claw back up to $600 in receipts, but only after weeks of paperwork. Easier path. Check the carrier's minimum connection timetable, then add 30 minutes before booking. Already ticketed, DOT's 24-hour grace, or EU 261's cooling-off window, lets you shift flights for free. At check-in, request a neon short connect or hot transfer tag. Doha and Atlanta trials shaved 12 minutes, saving hundreds of bags. Chase Sapphire Reserve even throws in a $500 delay kit if luggage drags past 6 hours. Built-in cushion, one polite ask, huge impact. Skip the feel-good fragile sticker and watch handlers actually respond. Those pastel labels scream loose packing, so belts divert them to side conveyors that load last. Exactly where turbulence slams and compressor heat dries shells into hairline cracks. Mishandling jumps 30% on bags sporting that red wine glass icon. Frankfurt's sorter chief admits 0 added care, 1 louder brake. Handlers obey weight codes, not pleading decals, ask for priority or heavy instead. Both ride up front where bulkhead's cushion swings, and crew unload first. Slip postcard-sized foam sheets against each wall. 80-cent armor absorbing 40 G-drops in IATA tests. 2/3 of cracked hardsides start in aft bins, yet insurers pay just 24% of first claims. Leverage plastic, not pity. Amex Platinum covers up to $10,000 in damage within 90 days if you bought the ticket. It even refunds appraisal fees. A dollar store luggage scale timestamps weight photos that fast-track claims. Add an AirTag, and you'll spot the carousel long before announcements. June-proof, Berlin cellist Nora tagged her hardshell heavy, and it rolled out first, pristine, while 2 fragile twins limped on a tractor 30 minutes later. Lesson etched in spruce. One frequent traveler eyed his Athens baggage fee receipt and cursed the extra €8. He'd been helpfully charged in dollars. The counter's friendly prompt sounded harmless. pay in your own currency. What actually happened was a stealthy dynamic currency conversion, adding 4% above MasterCard's published rate. That invisible upcharge siphons $65 on a $1,600 family hop through Heathrow. Airport merchants pocket the spread. Airlines split the rest. Some shrug, swipe, and board, but those pennies snowball. The European Consumer Organization found travelers lose 1.8 billion yearly to DCC on ancillary fees alone. Stop the bleed by saying, local currency, no conversion before the clerk taps enter. Visa rules, force compliance. Refusal means a written dispute wins 99% of cases under Regulation EC 924/2009. One sentence. Instant fix. Taping local next to your card's chip works too. Frankfurt kiosks read the flag and skipped DCC entirely. Sapphire Preferred erases foreign transaction fees, but not scammy spreads. Choose wisely. 12 words. Keep your cash for olive oil and sunsets. Pro tip: if the slip shows markup 0%, snap a photo. Later surcharges void the sale under EU chargeback codes. When one traveler flew home, he used euros, saved for coffees, and felt vindicated. If today's fixes just saved you a baggage fee, hit subscribe so the next hack saves you even more. Flight control rooms groan whenever Friday's 19 o'clock wave hits. Mishandled bags spike 62% between 18:30 and 21 o'clock, and carousel reunions average 14 hours the next day. Staffing things, temp crews, hustle, and belts stall under post-work city breaker loads. Your Friday bag becomes a statistic before the boarding door clicks shut. Airlines hand over a flimsy toiletries kit. Retail value $7. While you buy hiking boots at resort prices, fly the first wave. The 6 o'clock bank enjoys full shifts, cooler tarmacs, and spare cart capacity. Mishandles hover below 6%. If your itinerary is locked, tag the bag first out or rush. Code's ground crews bump up even on skeleton shifts. United's Denver trial logged a 19-minute carousel head start for rush-tagged bags during snowstorms. Quick line: Dawn flights, drama gone. Add redundancy. Clip an AirTag inside and enable push alerts, Delta and Emirates ping, when a bag clears each belt. Under the Montreal Convention, documented delay costs up to 1,288 SDR reimbursable, but only with receipts. Snap price tag photos before checkout. Last Christmas, one Singapore backpacker used those images to claim $243 for emergency gear and still caught the Mekong sunrise. Ever watched a suitcase belly split on the carousel like overripe fruit? Most shells are rated to 22 kilograms, yet summer flyers cram 27 on average for long-haul departures. Zippers die at 22 kilograms, seams at 24. Utter carnage. Airline shrugged, cite inherent defect, and hand you a dented apology voucher while socks orbit the belt. Straps cost $5. Repairs cost hundreds. Weigh at home, leave headroom, then cinch a cross belt that shifts stress from teeth to frame. Lufthansa's Munich lab logged an 80% survival jump. Snap a photo. Weight display beside passport. If the loader missed tags and pressure pops anyway, Montreal Convention Article 22 caps at 1,288 SDR, and photo evidence cracks the wall of denial. Capital One Venture X covers damage up to 500 within 90 days, faster than most claims desks. Add a cable tie across zipper pulls. TSA snips it if they inspect, signaling tampering. Bangkok teacher May tried the combo in April. Her green hard side rolled out pristine, while a neighbor's twin burst and shed flip-flops across the floor. Pain avoided. Pop the coin cell now, or security will pop your $40 smart lock with bolt cutters. Bluetooth or fingerprint luggage locks rely on a tiny CR2032. Once voltage dips below 2.5 V, the latch freezes, forcing agents to treat the shell like a sealed bomb. TSA sliced 15,000 such locks last month, and Heathrow reports 45% of winter baggage holds stem from battery-dead devices. Mind-boggling waste. No power, no mercy. Swap batteries the night before departure. Tape a spare to the handle so return legs stay covered. Swap batteries the night before departure. Tape a spare to the handle so return legs stay covered. Carry a TSA-approved cable seal as backup. IT costs €1 and crews recognize the green stamp instantly. Add redundancy. An AirTag inside the shoe pocket pings every carousel, while its low-energy cell lasts a year. Amex Platinum reimburses up to $200 in incidental purchases if security delay forces you to reshop. Quick line. Replace batteries, retain peace. Dubai triathlete Omar learned the hard way in May when DXB held his bike case overnight for a dead biometric latch. A $2 sell next time saved a priceless race start. One traveler rolled up to Bangkok check-in, smiling at her 22-kilo case. Then the agent slid a fresh rate sheet across the counter. Overnight, Thai Airways bumped Australia into Zone 6, slicing the allowance by 2 kilos. Her bag was now 4 kilos over, and the fee tripled. One tiny zone hop, a huge wallet hit. Bags that cross a pricing zone are pure revenue honeypots. Singapore collected 34 on each jump last year. Emirates raked 77. Staggering gouge. 4 kilos shouldn't cost your Bali budget. Fix the math before departure. Screenshot the carrier's seasonal zone chart. Most update every April and October. And keep today's date visible for leverage. Prepay extra weight online. British Airways sells 23-kilo top-ups for 20 less than airport desks. Enroll in the airline's free loyalty tier. Many add 10 kilos or an extra piece instantly. Dual stat kicker. Zone fees rose 18% in 2023 and another 12% this March. Pain compounds, stop bleeding. Carry a 50-gram digital scale in your toiletry pouch. Hook, lift, adjust. Pack a compressible tote to shift overflow into hand luggage if a clerk balks. One 12-word mantra. Zones change. Weigh again? Pay online. Glide past queues. 60 seconds of honesty saved to museum tickets and the holiday mood. Every mishandle, sticker, myth, or fee we tackled today subtracts minutes and money. Pop wheels, tape tags, add belts. Small tweaks that stack like loyalty miles. Keep this checklist handy and you'll glide past the baggage scrum while everyone else queues at claims. If you want to carry on wizardry that beats even business class perks, tap the next video on your screen and upgrade for free. Not financial. Verify with official airline policy.